BTS news. The Los Angeles sky that afternoon offered an unforgettable beauty. The summer sun slowly lowered on the horizon, casting golden light that shimmered across the ocean's surface. The sound of rolling waves breaking on the shore blended with the joyful cries of tourists enjoying the sunset. Yet, among the hundreds of people scattered along the beach, the greatest spotlight fell on two figures so familiar to millions of eyes around the world. They were Jimin and V of BTS, two global stars who had just turned a simple seaside moment into an unforgettable memory for ARMY. The event began when a group of fans, who happened to be around the beach, spotted two men in casual style walking barefoot on the sand. Although they tried to hide their identity with sunglasses and caps, their walk, their laughter, and the way they interacted with each other were too distinct to miss. Whispers began to spread among visitors, and it didn't take long before phone cameras were raised, capturing precious moments that would soon go viral worldwide. Jimin, with his sweet smile that always warms the atmosphere, was the first to take off his shoes and run playfully toward the waterline. Behind him, V walked calmly, occasionally glancing at his friend with an amused look as if he knew something unusual was about to happen. And indeed, the moment the waves touched Jimin's feet, he turned to V and burst out laughing, as if inviting his best friend to share in the freedom of that evening. Unable to resist, V joined in, and together they ran into the sea, letting the water soak their clothes as they laughed endlessly. Their laughter echoed, mixing with the serene sounds of nature. There were no professional cameras, no grand stage, and no background music, only pure togetherness that radiated warmth more powerful than anything else. Fans who witnessed it live couldn't contain their gasps, some even shedding tears because it was so rare to see their idols appear so natural and unguarded. Videos recorded by fans quickly spread across social media within minutes. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with clips showing Jimin and V running into the sea while laughing. Hashtags such as hashtag JiminVBeachMoment, hashtag TaeyungJimin in LA, and hashtag BTS Ocean Magic trended globally. ARMY from all over the world posted emotional comments, many admitting they couldn't move on from such a simple yet deeply touching moment. Some fans even wrote that the scene looked like something straight out of a movie. Two friends who had been through so much together finally finding joy in the simplest of shared moments. The golden light reflecting on their faces, their genuine laughter, and the splashing seawater became symbols of freedom, warmth, and pure friendship. What made this moment even more valuable was the fact that Jimin and V were rarely seen together in public, just the two of them. Their interactions on screen had always been warm, but seeing them in such a relaxed and private setting was something extraordinary. Fans connected this moment to their long friendship that began during their trainee days. They had endured struggles, studied together, supported each other, and eventually rose to the very top of the world as part of BTS. Now, amid packed schedules and endless public scrutiny, they could still enjoy simple togetherness like two ordinary young men playing in the sea. Many ARMY called this a reminder that behind all the fame, they were still human, sincere hearts capable of laughing and finding joy in the simplest ways. Some noted how Jimin seemed so free, running without hesitation, while V, with his signature charisma, followed with a calmer style, yet still full of laughter. That contrast made the moment even more beautiful, showing the unique dynamic of their friendship. As the evening darkened, the fans at the scene chose to keep a respectful distance, capturing the moment from afar without disturbing them. This behavior was widely praised, showing how ARMY valued their idols' privacy. Still, their presence remained the center of attention. Even tourists unfamiliar with BTS began asking who these two men were that could make so many people scream with happiness just by running into the sea. The following day, Korean and international media quickly covered the event. Articles in multiple languages appeared, featuring photos and videos of Jimin and V diving into the ocean while laughing. Many outlets described the moment as a ray of happiness amid BTS's hectic schedule. Music commentators said that such natural interactions were exactly why BTS was so beloved, not just idols on stage, but friends who inspire through genuine joy. ARMY went further, creating thousands of edits, from slow-motion clips of their laughter to fan art depicting Jimin and V as characters in a seaside romance film. Some even made compilations of their friendship journey from debut until now, ending with the clip of them running into the sea that evening. Tears, laughter, and nostalgia blended into one, cementing the memory even deeper. Interestingly, HYB, their agency, remained silent. No official statement, no posts on social media, as if this moment was meant to remain personal between Jimin, V, and ARMY. That silence only reinforced the impression that what happened was purely spontaneous, not a part of any planned promotion. Fans were grateful to witness this side of their idols. Untouched by the entertainment industry's polished out of course, speculation also emerged. Some believe Jimin and V might have been secretly filming content for an upcoming project, as professional cameras were spotted from a distance. Others theorized that this could be a teaser for a special BTS project soon to be announced. Yet, most ARMY chose to enjoy the moment as it was, a priceless coincidence and a true gift. Even as days passed, the clip continued circulating, drawing new comments each time. Fans shared how their laughter washed away fatigue, how their friendship inspired them to cherish life's small moments, and how BTS always managed to create memories the world would never forget. Many admitted that Jimin and V's laughter that evening was etched in their hearts, reminding them that happiness can be found in the simplest places. The sea, the sand, the sunset, and two friends laughing together. This combination carved a new chapter in BTS's long history of making the world fall in love with them. Since those moments went viral, the world was reminded of BTS's true essence: togetherness, friendship, and simple joy. Fans noted that the clip of Jimin and V running into the sea felt like a return to their beginnings, a story rooted in their trainee years. Back in 2011, Big Hit Entertainment, now HYB, was still a small company struggling to survive in Korea's competitive music industry. V came from Daegu with big dreams, while Jimin, from Busan, originally pursued dance before being recruited as a trainee. They met at the trainee dorms, both in their teenage years, awkward but hopeful. At that time, they were still innocent kids with no idea if their dreams would ever come true. Old trainee stories often recalled Jimin's lack of confidence. He often felt behind compared to other trainees. But V, with his unique personality, always tried to lighten the mood. One memory ARMY cherish is how V would approach Jimin with random jokes or silly questions until Jimin couldn't help but laugh. That's where their friendship began, not through grand gestures, but through genuine, small moments. Throughout BTS's journey, their relationship was tested. There were times when they seemed less close, sparking fan speculation about a rift. Yet, behind the scenes, they continued to look after each other. V once wrote Jimin a long, heartfelt message on his birthday, admitting that despite misunderstandings, they always found their way back as true friends. That message became one of ARMY's most emotional memories, proving that true friendship isn't about the absence of conflict, but the choice to return to each other. The beach moment in Los Angeles felt like living proof that their bond never faded. Their laughter as they ran into the sea answered all questions about where their friendship stood now. No distance, no awkwardness, just pure togetherness and shared happiness.